you're working from home, chances are nakagamit ka na ng Zoom. So let me tell you how to level up your Zoom game. So dahil sa pandemic, today we do most of our social interactions via video conferencing. At the start of 2020, you probably would not have heard of Zoom, right? Pero ngayon, halos lahat ng kakilala mo, alam na ang Zoom. And we probably forgot about the other guy too. So we're gonna talk about several options on how to level up your Zoom game and magkano abutin ng bawat isa. So you will have an idea where would you fit in, right? So I guess for option number one, there's your phone, right? Probably 80 to 90% of you guys are already using their phones for Zoom. The only thing is, while it's a very good option, the only thing, it's very limited to what you can do about it. Number one, while it allows you to have a virtual background, it doesn't allow you to have a video as a virtual background. Then you can also not use a green screen, right? So from here, the only option really is to have good lighting, right? So I'm going to show you what good lighting can do on your Zoom while using your phones. Okay, so right now I'm using Zoom on my iPhone, and the camera quality is good, obviously, because it's an iPhone, right? I mean, selfie camera on this device is always nice. One thing that you'll notice right off the bat is that the perspective in which your viewers, or probably your the folks that are in your meeting, is gonna see it like this. I mean, since it's on a phone, you're probably gonna have it on a desk in a stand, right? Unless you have a mount that you can place probably anywhere in eye level, you're limited to this view, right? Sometimes you'd even see some folks, typing or see their fingers because of how the phone is laid out, right? So minsan ganun. And that's also fine, but again, you're limited on, the device, because this is the only view that you can use. Now, I'm gonna turn on the light so that you can see the difference. Right now, I'm using the overhead light, but if I turn on the LED light that I bought, you'll see there's a little bit of a difference, right? So this one, it lights up your face more. At least your, whoever you're conversing with can see you a bit better. So, yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you if we turn on the virtual background, right? First, we're gonna do it without the LED light. Right, let's turn on the virtual background. Let's use the grass. So, all right, so yeah, that's not too bad. Yun lang, kasi obviously since there's no green screen, you'll see these weird glitches where things go in and out, because obviously the application is using the AI to figure out what's the person and what's the background, right? So that's a difference. If you have a green screen, and then what will happen is you will key out the green, and you have a good separation between you and what you want the background to be. Okay, so this is without the light, and let me turn on the light. Okay, so again, just by adding a light, you can see the difference, right? It lights up your face. I think it's better for having an online meeting. Yeah, but again, you're limited to the perspective of your device. Since this is a phone, you normally would put it on a desk. Okay, so I hope that gives you a good understanding of the difference just by adding an LED light. I will link, the LED lights that you can use in the description. So if you're interested in this upgrade, you can just click the links in the description. All right. So ngayong nakita nyo na ang difference of simply adding an LED ring light to your Zoom conference on your phone, this gives you a sense of how much more you can improve using option 1. Okay, so option 2, we're now going to be using your desktop or laptop for your Zoom application. So this means mas madami na tayong magagawa. For one, we can now use a video background, which will, help us use a fancier background, basically a video, a moving background. And number 2, we can now use a green screen, which will help us separate the background from the subject. Okay, we're going to be using my C920 webcam for this video capture, and we will be able to see the difference, by adding an LED light, video background, virtual background, and a green screen. Okay, let's get on it. So I'm using my C920 webcam to record this video, and as you can see, nothing is added. We're only using the overhead light. That's why you can see some shadows in my eyes, because the light source is coming from above. Okay, so again, nothing fancy, just your plain old webcam. It's a C920 Logitech webcam recording via Zoom. Right, I'm gonna turn on the LED lights and let's see if there is a big difference. Okay, I can't really actually right away tell, but what I can see is that the room is obviously brighter. I can see more details on my face. Yeah, I'll make a quick comparison so you can see. There you go. Next, we're going to be turning on the virtual background without the green screen. First, let me turn off the LED lights. All right, so now since we're using a desktop application, you can actually use videos as your background, right? First, let's try with our favorite, the grass. Okay, yeah, same as with the phone, it still eats some portions of your face, and sometimes the chair or the mic is cutting off because it's using the AI. Let's turn on the lights if there's gonna be a big difference. Okay, a little bit of a difference, but it's still better, right? It lights up my face more. Lastly, we're gonna try with everything on, meaning we'll have a green screen, we'll have the LED lights, and we'll have videos as backgrounds. Okay, now you can see I have a green screen in the back. There's actually two of them. It's not ideal, but the view is too wide, so I had to use two. Normally you'd only use one para yung color niya is pantay, but I had to make it work, right? Okay, so we're now gonna try and add a background using the option on Zoom to have a green screen. Let me just go to Zoom, make sure I have green screen checked. Okay, that's checked, and let me add a sample background. Okay, right, so having a green screen, you can actually see that because it's the background, you can see that my chair, everything is showing, right? So yung likod lang talaga yung ginawa niya iba. Okay, and we can actually start using different videos as background, because again, this is a desktop. So if I use one of the default ones as well, I'm at the beach. Looks like it. As you can see, the screen is moving, right? So that's a moving background. And you can even get fancier by downloading your own videos or making your own videos and using them as a background. I have a few here that I can use. I sometimes use them, when I talk to someone. So let me just show you quickly what I mean. All right, so this is a shot of what looks like a cafe, right? As you can see, people in the background are moving, and it's running in a loop. You saw a lady come in the back, and it will come again. There you go. Okay, I have another one to show you guys. This one is taken in an office thing. Alright, so this medyo bagay siya. I think, although my chair is a bit different from theirs, it gives an illusion na parang nasa office ka din. And that's what you get by adding, a green screen and a moving background, or using videos in the background. Okay? So I hope you guys, saw the differences and what the benefits are of adding a green screen, lights, and probably a video background to your Zoom conference. And I'll quickly go into the summary and show you what the benefits are of each of these options. All right? So in summary, in my opinion, malaki talaga ang difference of using a dedicated webcam as well as additional lighting. Adding a green screen or using virtual backgrounds or maybe a video as a background is nice, but then baka hindi na kailangan pag maganda na yung background mo. So here's a summary of both options. Okay, I'm going to be leaving links in the description for any upgrade that you may need, and these are fairly easy to get as they are available either sa Lazada or sa Shopee. And let me know what you think. Are any of these upgrades applicable to you? Smash the like button if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos on gadgets, upgrades, and deals on a Pinoy budget. See you on the next one.